that night. I remember that sleep. I value that sleep.
Bro, I remember
my dog kept barking.
Yes.
I was in a parking lot and there was a car flying. I saved somebody's car that day. A cart.
Oh, I think you said a car.
I thought you said
No.
That
A
little
cart
ass
was
car.
like flying. It was in a parking lot. It was about to hit like a car, and I saved it. And like nobody
you.
ain't really seen it, but it was a good deed. You know.
So
what
you
I'm
had to
saying?
tell people at home
Yeah.
that he'll do that because you normally the guy that won't put the car back.
Yeah, I haven't been putting the car back. I don't be putting the car
Why would
back.
you admit to something like that?
Well, you serious? You just
That's the third worst thing a human could ever do.
Nah. There do be some stores that don't have.
Okay, then
that
take
don't
it
be
to the
having
store.
it.
Take it back. Trader Joe's don't have those things, but you take. I'm sorry.
They do have the
Micro Center.
stores. They do have the stores. Or I mean, they do have the cart corrals for
What's
Trader
preventing
Joe's.
you from going and bringing that car back inside the
Laziness.
Okay, and you're just
That's-
okay with that.
And they be
I hate
cold
those- I
sometimes.
hate when
So
I
you
try to-
could have been. You left that cart there. Hypothetically, it could have been a really windy day. You could have messed somebody's car up. Like you
It
saved
wasn't a
somebody.
windy day though. That's why I did
But
that.
what if the wind picked up that day? Later that day?
Somebody,
Hey,
hopefully
let's
that dude
get
would've
one
got
thing
it.
understood. It don't have to be the windiest day in America to push a cart. A cart don't have to move to fuck up somebody's car either.
I understand that.
You're right. So,
But let me also put it in perspective. I'm not
don't think there's
putting it
any-
in between two cars. I'm putting it in a spot where it can't move anywhere.
when
That
no,
doesn't-
that's
That's
no.
still making the job harder for the people who has to go get the
that.
cars.
And like I said, a cart don't have to be moving to mess somebody's car up.
Where are you
want
putting it? to
Let's
where
just
they
be
don't
better.
move?
How about that?
I don't get
Make
where
a
he's
vow
putting it
right
to where
now
they
to
don't
return
move.
every cart that you pick
You're
up.
the worst
do
type of
that.
person.
Why can't you do it though? What do you
Because
mean?
I'm not
you
going to
can't?
vow, make that promise. I'm probably break that promise at some point.
That's nuts.
I'm not going to make a promise.
There
I'm
has
not gonna
never
keep.
been a time in my life where I've left a cart
No.
Same.
unattended.
Same.
Hey, I used to take in carts. I know how it be.
That's
So you
even
have
crazier.
no empathy for the people that had to do it? No sympathy?
I mean, when I was taking in carts, I honestly didn't care. When you out the store, that's time that you don't got to deal with nothing.
Were you
I'll
doing it
walk
when it
over
was
there and get
16
that
degree
damn
weather?
cart. I mean, I'm
No,
not leaving
okay,
no
no.
cart
There's
out there.
someone
at 16
probably
degree
watching
weather.
this video who probably job is to do that, and they pissed off at people like you.
It
I've
ain't,
worked
it ain't my
that job
job, and I'm
before.
pissed
I'm
off.
okay.
Because the reason it pisses me off is because it's like, number one, I'm a big believer in how you do anything is how you do everything. But then number two, it's like, and this ain't really got shit to do with Mike. I don't want to over dramatic it, but why are Americans like that? It take what 30 seconds to put the
Yeah, it will
cart
add
in
an
the thing?
extra minute
It
to
ain't
your
like you
commute.
going back into the
say I
store.
probably do
You got to
about-
call for help at the office. No,
I
you're
probably do
just
about
taking the
10%
cart
of the
and putting it
time.
right there.
Yeah.
Right there. You're taking 7 extra steps.
That's why I like this podcast. Every episode, I feel like I learned something new.
I don't. We need to stop. I don't need to learn shit like that. I judge people.
I'm actually surprised
I
you
don't-
admit it to
I
that.
don't lie.
I
People
mean-
be like, I don't judge. No, I judge shit like that. Because again, it takes no effort.
There's no effort.
If you don't do that, do you wipe your ass every time? Because people like when you that lazy, I question everything. That's a crazy amount of laziness where you won't put instead of putting the cart there, I'm gonna just leave it here. It's like, damn. I don't think I've ever moved my cart and it took more than 40 seconds.
No.
But in your question, I'm feeling
gotta
good.
get back on
I'm
that
feeling
game.
as good as BYU. What did you just say over there?
I said I got to get back on that game.
Yeah, no. Let's keep you away from that game. That's an addiction.
Wasn't there a video of
Because it was so damn loud.
They were painting my hallways in my apartment, and I guess they sent out an email saying one of the painters actually like did some shit with the fire alarm, so it was just randomly going off. Had to be the loudest shit I've ever heard. I was trying to, I'm not even gonna say, but it was on for about 10, 15 minutes.
You was trying to what?
I honestly don't even know.
I don't know if you
Big
was
freak
trying
man.
to smoke or
No, I was trying to
pump.
turn the shit off, but you're not supposed to turn off your fire alarm
You said
or your smoke detector, whatever.
Yeah,
said
you
I'll-
cut it off like you ain't want to
I
say
ain't
what's
gonna
going
say
on.
it. Yeah,
I thought it was against the law.
you do a lot of shit that's against the law. You let your target card.
what you think Officer D Biggs is watching the podcast?
No, but they have a sensor though.
Oh, okay.
You putting your cards back now?
My cart's back. I always put my cart back.
Yeah, you sound like
Oh,
him from early in the
brother.
podcast.
If I tell y'all I didn't put my cart back once, and that goes for every time now that I never put my cart back,
Did
I
he
should
say
be able to
once?
say
No.
that.
Did he say once?
No.
Okay.
I said, in all honesty, it was about a week ago, whatever. I didn't put my cart back. And I swear, y'all act, not even
Because
just y'all, everybody that be
how
talking
you
about
do
it act like I
anything,
never do that
Because how
shit.
you do anything is how you do everything.
That's-
You
I don't think
definitely-
so.
Do you have
Huh?
a
I don't
revisionist
think
history?
so.
I
You
don't
don't
think
think
you
so?
said last
Nah.
week. I think you said sometimes. And
Yeah, you said
sometimes
sometimes.
implies that it's more
Because
than
I was
once.
talking about a specific time when it was cold as hell, and I didn't put that shit back. 'cause
So
it
if a
was
motherfucker
far.
got a dirty car, you think their house is prestigious?
No.
Okay then.
But I don't think that always correlates though. You know what I'm saying? Like a cart And what else you trying to correlate to? My house being dirty?
I know. Why would
He
I
didn't
say
correlate
that?
it to anything.
I just gave an example. I said a motherfucker who car is dirty. Would you?
Well, because
expect-
you saying how you do everything, how you do something is how you do everything.
How you do anything is how you do everything. If like for instance, I got a family member who is always, time is just not his thing. It's my uncle. When I go get my hair cut, I'm gonna be in that motherfucker for 2 hours. When you go pick him up for an event, you're gonna be running behind. If you waiting on him to come, when he come to the family functions, he comes 2 hours after the time we said. How you do anything is how you do everything. So when he late cutting your hair, of course he late to the fucking family function. If he's late to the family function and cutting your hair, when it's time to pick him up because you taking him to another family function, of course he ain't ready when you said I'm finna pull up at 7:15. How you do anything is how you do everything. Now, are you trying to correlate to everything and you trying to take it to as literal as possible? Sure, Mike. Sure. Motherfucker with dirty teeth don't mean that their asshole is just as dirty, right? Like of course.
I'm just saying.
But
Let me
for the
get this
most
straight.
part-
No. Let me get it straight.
Yes.
I put my cart back. I might have not
thank you.
100% of the time.
Thank you.
I can say I can't
We-
say 100% of the
we
time.
looked
I've
at-
always done it.
But this is
But
how,
let it get it straight.
No,
I put my
cutting
damn
you off.
cart
I'm
back.
cutting you
I
off.
put my
I'm
cart
cutting
back.
you off. The reason we looked at you and act the way is because I think all of us here would say for sure, 100% of the time we just put the
100%.
shit
I
back.
never,
It's
Hey,
ever,
I
right
can't say
there.
I've done the same, and I was
Right,
just
so
being
that's
honest.
why we- and
I'm
we
just
appre-
saying,
we
even if
appre-
it's 99%
We
of the time,
appreciate the
I'm
honesty.
just saying,
We
I can't
appreciate
say
the
I'm the
honesty,
same.
but we looking at that as crazy because normally it's right there.
Sometimes it don't be
I've
right
never
there.
felt comfortable to just push my car.
Even if
and
it's
let
not
that bitch
right
go.
there, what's wrong with just taking a little walk to put it back?
Or making sure you park there because you know I'm a lazy motherfucker who don't want to walk it all the way across the
let's
thing. I'm
be
gonna just
real.
park there.
We spend most of our lives in our chairs. So that extra 17 steps to take that car back is probably beneficial to you.
And it'll help you, Minute Man.
Again, I put my
exercise-
cart back. I said the 1% of time.
So you 99% of the time you put it back.
Yeah. My girlfriend literally talks to me about this shit because she watches shit on the pod and she's like, they know you put your car back most of the time, right?
You
And
do
I'm-
it when she around.
I do when she around. I'm with her most of the time.
We're going to have to hire a private investigator to find
Do
your
it.
ass out at the store.
Because I
See,
went
do
to
it.
Jewel yesterday, and it blew me because I was about to park into a spot, but it was three shopping carts just sitting in the spot that 3 motherfuckers felt the need to just leave them there, and I'm just like, why did 3 people feel it was okay to just leave these carts right here? Somebody saw one person do it, so they was like, I'm gonna put mine
that's
next
me
to
too.
it.
But
Then
it
another
might have
person
been
saw
me
it, it was like, I'm
looking
gonna put
at
mine here.
I want to admit something.
Talking about that might have been me.
Yesterday, I'm getting a new car. You go through everything, and then they talk to you about like little things that they can add in to protect your car. There's one protection I got. It listed off a bunch of different things, and it said like dents. You know, like if somebody didn't put their card away. And you popped in my brain. I swear, that's probably why
But
it's
you know
fresh
what's
in my
so
brain.
funny? I think it's a crazy because
You also don't separate your clothes, which means how you do anything is how you do everything. You rush.
You
it.
know they made a poll about that, and like most of the people are like, nah, I don't.
It was like 50%.
Most of the people are wrong then. I will die on that hill that is not the right way to do
whatever.
laundry.
But I think about that too.
I'll say this: wash your clothes however you want to wash. If you don't want to wash them, I wouldn't give a fuck.
I
But
do. No, at least wash them,
scientifically,
Can't
though,
be sitting there because you got to sit next to him.
scientifically, I'm talking about the people that was voting.
Yeah.
If y'all don't want to wash y'all ass or clothes or do shit the right way, by all means, go ahead. But if you scientifically look up the way you wash your clothes, that's the way to do it. They will bleed into each other. That's a fact. That's not even an opinion. That's a fact.
Literal fact.
This is literally facts. Niggas
I don't
ain't-
even dry certain clothes just because I don't want them to shrink. Because
shrink?
For sure.
Yeah, but you ain't just
I would wash
separating
my
because it's
clothes
fun.
for 15 years. It might have been the wrong way, but hey, then my clothes be clean though.
Well, nobody denied if they were clean or not.
Congratulations.
But I'm just saying, like
You told us,
you
though-
saying I'm doing it through you. Well, just in general,
You
everybody
told us your whites don't always be hidden.
maybe a
because-
little dingy. It's all right though.
All right then, you're doing it the wrong
It
way.
is all right, but there's a real
It's
a way
alright,
to
though.
prevent it. That's all.
It's all right
Yeah.
though. It's white.
But at the end of the day, that's the beauty of life. You get to mix your clothes up, and I get to
Man,
separate.
that's the best
mine.
thing about being grown. You get to do what you want.
Do whatever the hell you want to do. Do whatever the hell you want to do. Now, what were you saying though about this cart?
Oh no, because I mean, I like the way my car look. I have a nice car. Like
You do, yeah.
I can't stand when people don't put their cars back on when it's windy as hell days. When the cars just be flying like that. Literally one of those days.
It hit your car.
No, I put about 2-3 cars back because one of the carts was literally flying in the parking lot.
Now
I'm
you
like,
just Batman. No, he just saving the city.
Here's why I can't say nothing to y'all. Y'all
Cart-
be
that's
exaggerating.
Cartman. Hey, we got Cartman.
None of us can say nothing or expose anything about each other. Because you see, I told him you gotta start hiding it for yourself. We bring that up all the time. He tried to flip it back on me. You were like a Kathy Henry pictures. Now you with the carts.
Yeah, I'm Cartman.
KB was scared.
Now
to,
what?
KB was scared to make NBA predictions on the NBA show. It's it is what it is.
Here's a prediction.